chase trends. I just respawn, then go again. They say, who that? I'm that kid. Arkansas born, yeah, I did what I did.
Used to sleep with an empty plate, now the table full and bright. They smile to me in daylight, but I watch the side eye at night. Lord, I did this for my blood, did this so my king could fly. Got my brother on the line, yeah, somebody gotta ride. I've been up from nothing, now the ceiling looking right. Keep the top down, cruising, keep the city in my side. If I could.
What's going on, hipster? How's it going, Colt? How's it going?
I'm afraid in overtime. I promise one day we'd eat prime. So I turn late nights into blueprints, put the hustle in a line. They front like they with me now, but they text get cold quick. Used to share my blanket, now I'm sharing stage and wrist flicks. Had to cut the dead weight, lose friends, turn ghosts by design. If they came for me to ride, they better sign the dotted line. My hands steady on the wheel, keep my circle small and tight. He just near the doorway, gotta guard what's mine tonight. I don't celebrate the fame, I celebrate we survive. All the funerals and empty chairs made me fight to keep us alive. Used to sleep with an empty plate, now the table full and bright. Smile to me in daylight, but I watch the side eye at night. Lord, I did this for my blood, did this so my king could fly. Got my brother on the line, yeah, somebody's gotta ride. I've been up from nothing, now the ceiling looking right. Keep the top down, cruising, keep the city in my side. If I could trade it all.
Working but couldn't miss the show. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it.
Give it back tomorrow just to see you smile. Counting royalties and receipts, but the ghosts still haunt the shows. Fans scream for the chorus, but don't know the nights I froze. I've been running errands for a dream while my conscience paid the fees. Now they clap for the outer shell, don't see the insides that bleed. I don't trust the shiny faces, most of them came for the shine. Hit the mall, close the store, inventory of scars and time. Baby mama calling late, she just wants to know I'm safe. Tell her I'll be home by dawn, keep the promise to our faith. I move like I was taught by hunger, every step a chess play. Open doors, lock the past, we don't welcome yesterday. If the pressure got me heavy, I'll convert it to a crown. Built a home from rubble, now these nights I hold it down. Smoke to the ceiling, light a wish into the dark. Fingers on the picture frame, I swear I hear your heart. Money stacking ain't the answer, but it's shelter when it storms. Walking through the ashes of the
I'll see y'all in 3 minutes. Y'all get hype. Let's see it.
Walking through the ashes of the days I couldn't change. Every step another echo of the weight I tried to name. But a heartbeat in a static started cutting through the haze. Now I'm standing at the edge of something I'm no longer afraid. There's a fire in the wires running underneath my skin. Every spark of revelation pulling me back in. I was breaking under shadows I refused to claim. Now I'm burning with a purpose I can't contain. 'Cause I'm rising with a halo in the flame. Finding every part of me I thought I lost the pain.
past I chased. I won't die inside the cage that I myself had made. If the world comes crashing down or the sky gives way, I'll be standing in the fire with a heart that stays. Yeah, I'm rising with a halo in the flame. Every scar becoming armor in the wars I wage. And I'm running through the night like the world won't wait. Breaking through everything in the way. Cause I'm rising, still rising, with a halo in the flames.
What it do? Welcome back to UCW, ladies and gentlemen. I am User Unknown. I'm your host. It's Monday. Happy Christmas week. Happy time of year. What is going on, Hydrate? What's going on, Barter? What is going on, Leah? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you are all excited. We've got 8 matches, and I think I might have cooked. You all thought I was dead. Y'all thought that this shit was canceled. Nah, I was just busy. All right, I was putting some things together. I was thinking some things through. I was going through some records, going through some shit, trying to figure out how to have the best show possible. And, it might have taken me all damn day. What's going on, DK? Welcome in. Let's get some music in the background so I don't go insane. Whoa, that's huge. Thank you. Go back to the size you need to be. Thank you, sir. Okay, y'all ready for this? Okay, let's get into this shit. Oh. Y'all thought y'all were gonna get a sneak peek. We are also, yeah. I mean, I am also very insane. To start off the match, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 UCW debuts. Dominic Jimenez and The Truth will be debuting this evening on UCW Overdrive against each other in a one-on-one normal match. This is actually quite weird. In UCW, we usually throw guys into number 1 contender matches or we throw them into championship matches, but we've already got like number 1 contenders for damn near every belt. We've already got champions that are already like in matches because they've got number 1 contenders. So I don't really want to mess up any of the flow of anything. So we're just gonna let these guys debut against each other and just get that out of the way. Let them get their feet in the door. Let them have a match before leading into United We Fall. Maybe we have something planned at United We Fall that y'all don't know about. We do. Where a bunch of people are gonna get put on display, but that's for Sunday. After that, ladies and gentlemen, Logerest will look at Reverend Supreme Knight for a chance back at the Fighting Spirit Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls, no holds barred match this evening. This is the rematch that Logerest had requested. He also went on to win the opportunity at the Prince of Carnage Championship on Friday. And if he wins here tonight, he is at the doors of history, like with men's, at the likes of King Hipsta, Owen Thomas, John Styles, men who have been King of Carnage before. He is stepping near that cornerstone by winning this championship here this evening if he can pull it off. After that, we've got a man named Dark Joker taking on everybody's favorite, Clint. This is an Extreme Rules one-on-one match. Once again, the Dark Joker is debuting. It is not a number 1 contender match. It's not a title match. There's none of that, and it's not going to be none of that just because we don't really have that opportunity for him yet, but we do want him to get his foot in the door in UCW, so I gave him a match. After that, we have the UCW Tag Team Hell Second Chance Bracket. When we made the Tag Team Hell tournament, there weren't a lot of tag teams. We've had like 3 or 4 tag teams who have joined UCW in that time, so we're using that as the opportunity to let a couple of the guys who a lot of fans wanted to see go farther in that tournament. We're using that to bring in the new guys and allow some of the other guys to go through the tournament and see if they can move farther again. So we've got Cole Cross and Anthony Alpha making their UCW debut. This tag team is named Flight Risk, taking on the Crimson Syndicate, Darren Briggs, and Reckless Tom Richards, who we have still heard nothing from in months. We don't even know if the Crimson Syndicate's still a thing. After that, we've got Whitney Rivera taking on Rose Daniels. This is a championship match preview for the Women's World Championship match that we will see at United We Fall. That match will be a 2 out of 3 falls normal matchup. So this one is a 1 fall normal matchup between the champion and her number 1 contender. And then after that, there is a 6-woman battle royal going on between Marie Kelly, Morgan Hunter, Virus Gloria, Fyrefly, Cassandra Clash, and Sai Kamizono. Cassandra Clash making her UCW debut here tonight in this battle royal for the number 1 contender spot at the Women's Heritage Championship. The winner of this match will take on Delilah Dakota at United We Fall. Delilah Dakota, I do know, is the number 1 contender for I don't remember if it was the Ironclad Championship or if it was the Breakdown Women's World I don't remember what she won the number 1 contender for. That will be on Friday. She will have that match on Friday. What's going on, Tony? What's going on, brother? Hope you had a great day at work. Hope you're having a great day at work if you're still there. Thank you for being here. After that, King Hipster will take on Pika Boy in a one-on-one Extreme Rules matchup. This is also a one-fall matchup. King Hipster got booked in that promo that Adam Thomas cut. He got booked for that Elimination Chamber. This is one of the only displays we're gonna have of King Hipster before he's put in a hell of a situation against some of the best competitors in UCW for the World Heavyweight Championship. DK, hope you're having a great day at work, brother, as well. Hope it's going great, man. In our main event of the evening, Leon Alexander, Elijah Baker, John Styles, and Dad Trainer will also be going at it in a fatal four-way one-fall matchup here this evening. A couple of these men are also members of that Elimination Chamber match, so we're going to see a little bit more of a display of their talents as well. UCW Overdrive, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 7 matches before this one right here, so we desperately need to get into the shit. So without further ado, welcome to Overdrive. What's going on, Saban? What's going on? Why did I know this was going to happen? This is the problem with going through and making so much new music before the show. Is some of this shit is not worth it. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, our first matchup of the evening, Dominic Jimenez will take on The Truth in a one-on-one match. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first. Our first debut of the evening, Dominic Jimenez. Yep. Very loud noise.
Carry tradition, but I play my game. I don't live stuck in yesterday. I fly forward, I find my way. Hard first, no fear inside. I bet it all every time I rise. You can down, you can count me out. I come down.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, also debuting this evening. He calls himself The Truth. We're gonna find out how true that is. I don't really have shit on these guys, to be honest. There's gonna be a quiet walkout. Well, not very quiet. But, you know. It says super. Okay. His name is The Truth, just so we all know. I can't do the back. Hopefully 2K likes us today. Jesus. Okay. Hopefully 2K likes us today. Now we just hope it saved the card, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't do the entrance music and all that shit either. I just can't. We were doing a My GM thing and we turned that shit on because we didn't want it to be quiet. So I'd like for all that to not be there anymore, and I hope the card is still intact, so I don't have to go through and redo that because it took like 5 minutes. So we just fingers crossed, real quick, you know. We just. You can do this. You can do this. Balling Out weren't in the match this evening. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we're gonna do this live on television. Jesus Christ, these dogs, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Nobody getting home. All right, so music can come back now. Hold on, keep that Balling Out match. Oh, there's a fucking Pokemon. There's a Pokemon community game thing going on, by the way, y'all. Don't miss out on that. I knew there was something I forgot to do. My bad, y'all. My pops would talk, so I refuse to be a deadbeat. You said you love me, girl, that kinda scared. It is live TV, sadly. They say they hear me talking, but they rarely understand the storm inside. I'm drowning where them bears be. Head on a swivel, trouble lurking by the block away. What's going on, Drew? How's it going, brother? Hope you're having a great day. Touching grass and shit. You got some downtime. Awesome, awesome. I had to turn off commentary and entrance music and shit because, yeah, I forgot because we were doing my GM. You remember? Yeah, I forgot to turn it off. Popping in and out. Got y'all in background on my phone. Awesome. Sounds good, Tony. See all those names. If it helps, I'm at the Battle Royal already. Everything's gonna go smoothly. 2K strikes. Yup. What's going on, Logerest?
Step by step, I keep moving. I'll be patient with time. Born in the storm, but I'm chasing the light. Learning to love myself.
How's it going, Nelly?
Carry the scars, but I'm breaking the
1, 2, 3. That's a crazy thing to say. That is a crazy thing to have said just now. All right, we should be good now. We should be good now. How you doing, Nelly? What's going on, brother? Making their way down to the ring first, Dominic Jimenez, ladies and gentlemen.
Master of heart beating loud. I hear the sky when I hear that crowd. Every scar taught me how to rise. Every fall just opened my eyes. Beating my stairs, fire in my chest. I don't slow down, I don't second guess. From the canvas straight to the air. If you blink once, I'm already there. No me rindo nunca harás. I take flight when the moment's mine. Mírame ahora, mírame bien. I don't fall, I say. I'm skybound. I don't touch the ground. From the top rope, hear that sound. Hands
What's going on, Mermaid? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day.
Carry tradition, but I play my game. I don't live stuck in yesterday. I fly forward.
Got about 5 minutes. Awesome. Awesome.
I bet it all every time I rise.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his way down to the ring. He's gonna say superstar, but his name is Truth. The Truth, to be exact. Both of these men, indie wrestlers, making their debut in UCW here this evening.
Oh. Yeah. No promises. No promises, no excuses, no lies left to hide behind. You talk loud, but the facts don't bend. Built your name on pretending, friends don't flex. I don't need a crowd, I let silence hit harder than sound. You sell dreams, I break them down. When pressure's on, who's still around? Strip the myth, expose the play. When the lights hit, I don't fade. I don't shout, I don't brag, I don't run. When the numbers add, every word that you defend gets tested when the bell rings, friend. This is truth, it hurts, no escape, no reverse. When the mask stays on and the code hits dirt, you learn real fast what works. This is truth, it burns, every lie gets its turn. I don't promise wins, I confirm. Yeah.
Thank you, NJ. Thank you.
The truth hurts. No go talk, no fake respect, just cold hand and deranged intent. You pose, you play, you act surprised. When all your talk don't save your spine. I don't care who they told you were. I reduce hype to what's observed.
This guy might be a contender for longest in UCW, I'm not gonna lie to you.
No edits when you tell the tale.
I'm gonna have to find something to talk about
true.
him.
It hurts, no escape, no reverse. When the mask stays on and the code hits dirt, you learn real fast what works. This is truth, it burns, every lie gets its turn. I don't promise wins, I confirm. Yeah, the truth hurts. You wanted honesty. The truth hurts.
Dominic starting us off. Very quick paced off the bottom rope. Going for the cover on the much larger Truth. Big kicks to the body. Going up to the top rope. Dominic using his speed completely to his advantage. Holy shit. Definitely a future junior heavyweight division contender. I can already see that now. Locking the head of Truth up between his legs. Big punch from Dominic. Truth getting a little bit of offense out now. Big kick to the body. Big suplex from the smaller man. Puts him down in the middle of the ring. Big punches to the face from Dominic. It has definitely been one-sided this far from both of these newcomers, using the ropes for the DDT. Oh, damn. Bouncing off his shoulder as well. That's not nice. Dominic heads outside. Truth makes his way up to the... Paying a little bit of homage to Dusty Rhodes. Beautiful elbow. Over the top rope from the big man. Big kick to the face. Truth goes down. Dominic. Big kick to the body from the Truth, trying to keep Dominic down. Kicks him across the face. Dom fault. Big punches to the face from Truth. Are we going to see a count out in our opening match of the evening? Into the barricade. Truth goes in. Is he going to reset the count, or is he going to stay in the ring? Count of 9. Dominic's back to being conscious. Gets onto the side of the ring. Heads over the top rope. Saves himself and runs directly into an elbow. Going for the cover. Truth is unsuccessful. Only a 1 count. Big kicks from the big man. Off the middle rope. Misses what I can only assume was supposed to be a DDT. Big punches to the face. DDT from the Truth. Going for the cover once again. Only 1. Slams him down onto the ring mat. Dominic lining up the Truth. Big elbow from Truth. Stops him. Spear. Folds Dominic in half. Only a count of 2. Dominic kicks out. Truth has got another plan in mind. Sneaking up on Dominic. Big kick to the side of the face. Back up to his feet. Dominic not backing down from the much larger Truth. Oh, damn. Oh, my God. Massive chop from Truth sends Dominic crashing down to the mat. He got like 6 inches off of the ring. Another spear from the Truth. What's going on, GG? How's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're enjoying your time on the red app. A little more fun on the purple app. Big kick to the back of the head. Misses. Spear once again from Truth. Takes down Dominic. Only 2. Stomping down on the arm. Truth is setting Dominic up once again. Big kicks to the sides of the body. Dominic's back up to his feet and meets him. Big kick to the body. Thank you for the subscription on YouTube, GG. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome to UCW. Dominic puts down the Truth once again. Only 2. He might have saved himself with that. Truth has been dominating and decimating for the last like 3 or 4 minutes of this match. Dominic back in it. Arm drag off the top. Goes onto the outside. Off the top rope, Hurricane Rana from Dominic. Dominic knocks the Truth onto the outside. More recently, yes. They've become annoying when said in succession. I can agree with that. Dominic gets Truth back in. Going for the cover again. 2. Only 2. Truth still in this match. Making his way up to his feet. Dominic stops him. Big kick to the body. Up onto his shoulder. Once again. 1, 2. Only 2. Dominic showing some impressive feats of strength here in his debut. Truth showing a lot of resiliency. Double axe handle off the middle rope from Dominic. He's got Truth by the back of the head, leans him up against the ropes. Flips him over. Have a good night. Sounds good. Off the top, massive elbow to the face. Dominic goes down. Truth is much more of a high flyer than any 7-footer that we've seen here in UCW. He's very lean, though. I mean, I guess it would work. I don't know how long he can keep that up with his frame, but he goes over the top rope again. By the back of the head, Truth throws Dominic back into the ring. Goes over the top rope. I know that big man is not about to go to the top. Nope, just boasting to the crowd. Heads back in as Dominic makes his way to his feet. Big bomb. Truth stomping on the arm. Kicks to the side of the body. Dominic's back up to his feet, off the ropes. Head's captured. Throws the Truth into the middle of the ring. Going up to the top rope. Dominic Jimenez taking aim. Hurricane Rana. Sizing up the Truth. This could be the final time. Grabs him by the back. Drops him. 2, 3. What's going on, Reggie? Welcome in. It is almost Christmas here. It is almost Christmas. I hope you're having a great time. Happy holidays and all that stuff. Dominic Jimenez picking up his first W here in UCW against the Truth this evening. It should really only be a super finisher. I completely agree. However, congratulations to the rookie in his W.
Carry tradition, but I play my game. I don't live stuck in yesterday. I fly forward, I find my way. Hard first, no fear inside. I bet it all every time I rise. You can doubt, you can count me out. I come down.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, Logerest will chase after Reverend Supreme Knight in a 2 out of 3 falls, no holds barred match to decide if he will win back his Fighting Spirit Championship or if it will stay within the grasp of Reverend Supreme Knight and the church. Ladies and gentlemen.
We just searching for peace, we just looking for love, carrying away the mistakes we've been thinking of. Going inside the storm, days inside the
Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, one of UCW's best newcomers that we have seen, a former Fighting Spirit champion, the #1 contender for the Breakdown Prince of Carnage Championship. He's even had a couple of matches to be the #1 contender for the Awakening Junior Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Logerest.
I wear my scars like a crown of thorns. Bleeding pain, but my spirit reborns. In a world of shadows, I stand tall. Defying hate, I'll never fall. Hate me, break me, I'll rise again. With the fire, we'll fight my sin. Brave the darkness, wear it with pride. I'll conquer demons, I won't hide.
Second man to officially and actually learn. Yes. Also, GG, if you could not just spam a bunch of W's back to back to back to back to back, that'd be awesome. Makes it really hard to keep up with people who are actually saying things in chat.
Scars of battle set in my skin. In the chaos, I find strength within.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is the holder of the Clash contract. He is also the Fighting Spirit Champion. Making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, Reverend Supreme Knight, the owner of TCW and the leader of the church here in UCW.
Muscles touch dynamite. He's the king of every fight. In the shadows, he goes brought. Every move a master's thought. Darkest cloak, he's not benign. Cruel and cunning, always prime. Supreme Knight, supreme fight. In this world, this reigns inside.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Fighting Spirit Championship. That is what these men are about to go to war over in a 2 out of 3 falls, no holds barred match. That means anything is on the line. Logerest very fired up. Supreme Knight holding on to his first piece of gold in UCW. Handing it over to the referee for the second time in his career. Logerest looks down at a championship that he's held. The referee giving you all a better look at it now. When the bell rings, the match begins. Ladies and gentlemen, Fighting Spirit action set to go down. Reverend Supreme Knight with a lariat. I mean, click, click, big dog. Supreme Knight letting his power go to start off the match. Trying to keep Logerest down. Logerest is one of the quickest competitors that we've got in UCW. And just like that, he's able to turn the tide of the match. DDT from Supreme. Going for a submission early. Trying to choke out Logerest. Logerest able to fight out of it. Big elbows to the body of Supreme Knight. Off the middle rope, DDT from Logerest. A little bit of call and response from Reverend Supreme Knight and the former Fighting Spirit champion. Only a count of 2. That is very early for a count of 2. Reverses the kick and busts open Logerest with that DDT. Shovel in his hands. Cracks it across the face of Logerest, knocks him down, picks up the stop sign, and then starts beating him with it. Big kicks to the legs. Logerest, massive combo DDT onto the shovel part of the shovel. Only a count of 1. Heads underneath the bottom rope. Off the middle. Catches Supreme Knight. Logerest. Incredible athleticism. The shovel part of the shovel. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Knocking Logerest off the top rope. Going for the cover. Only 1. It's the Scoopy thing. It's the metal Scoopy thing at the end of the wooden stick, all right? DDT from Logerest. We have seen so many DDTs in this match already. The shiny scoop, well, not all of them are shiny, you know. Some of them are old, some of them are rusted, some of them are made of plastic. You know, like, I'm a believer in there. They always be a variety of shovels, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever color, whatever material you are, you're fine with me. Oh my God, Supreme Knight doing Logerest move. Huge kick to the side of the face. Perfectly scouted. If Rusted used cleaner on that bit, I mean, to be honest. Throwing the stop sign down onto Logerest. I didn't know Supreme Knight could move like that. Catches the punch. Drop kick from Logerest. Somebody got to clip that shit and send it to him, because I don't know if he's here right now. But that was insane. Keeping Logerest down on the mat. Log rolls out to the outside. Supreme's on the middle rope. Perfect positioning. Double axe handle takes down Logerest. Kicks him off. Incredible agility from Logerest, ladies and gentlemen. Stop sign to the face. Over the top rope. Logerest goes outside. Pushing him off. Logerest going up to the top rope. Supreme Knight on the outside. That is a long way down. Elbow drop misses. Big punch to the face. Supreme Knight. Devious intentions, sending the back of Logerest onto the barricade. Hockey stick in his hands. Log back up to his feet. Punch misses. Huge elbow from Supreme, does not. Into the barricade. Supreme Knight making his way around the ring, back underneath it. Long drop only to hurt my elbow. Exactly. Sounds good, NJ. Sounds good. Leg drop from Supreme Knight. He is lining Logerest up. Head trap up onto his shoulder. Dumps him out. Hammer of God. Going for the cover. Only 2. Logerest helped back up to his feet by Supreme Knight. Big elbows to the body. Drop kick misses. Supreme Knight rolls out of the way. Logerest does the same. These two men are countering, dodging, reversing, everything you can imagine. Takes the legs out from underneath him. Through the ropes. But can they dodge a wrench? Exactly. Bouncing the stop sign off the face of Logerest once again. Only a count of 2. Supreme Knight growing frustrated. Logerest taking more and more damage. Huge spine buster from Supreme Knight. Logerest tried to take the legs out from underneath him, and he reversed that too. Bouncing his face off his knee. Supreme Knight defending this championship very well. Big kitchen sink. Supreme Knight is lining up Logerest once again. Logerest with a reversal. Supreme with another, bouncing the face of Logerest off the outside. What's going on, King Nelson Jr.? Welcome back, brother. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well. Stomping down onto the body of Logerest, now onto the face. Supreme Knight. There is no compassion in the way he is moving. He is torturing Logerest right now, and Logerest refuses to quit. Up to the top rope. Supreme Knight getting ready to fly. Double axe handle takes down Logerest. Going for another cover. 1, 2, only 2. Into the steel steps. Logerest showing a little bit of life against Supreme Knight right now. Stomps down onto the arm. Yeah. Throwing him into the barricade, almost throwing Supreme Knight over the barricade. Logerest. Supreme Knight with a reversal. This sudden shift of agility from Supreme Knight is insane. Throwing the trash can back on top of Logerest's arm. Into the barricade. Supreme Knight bouncing Logerest off the top of the barricade. Stomping down on the midsection. Went for something. Logerest getting tired of it. Fighting back. Big punch into the face. Huge kick. Misses the first one. Shows him how it's done. Lays out Reverend Supreme Knight, going for the cover. 2, only 1. Logerest going for the hockey stick. Gets out of the way of the highway to heaven. Back into the barricade. Throws the stop sign back onto him. Logerest doesn't take it. Gets out of the way of the highway to heaven. Once again. Supreme Knight, big elbows to the face. He's got Logerest trapped. Up onto his shoulder. Hammer of God. Logerest goes down. 2. Only 2. Into the referee. Supreme Knight's got him by the head. Up onto his shoulder. Drops him. What's going on, Crazy? What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Takes down Supreme Knight. Bouncing his head off of his own. Logerest gets another reversal. He's been drinking the holy water. He has, I swear. Into the barricades. Still with the athleticism, the agility to be able to do that. Throwing the hockey stick at the fans is crazy. Got very ECW in here very quickly. Logerest pulls out a door from underneath the ring, adding it to the carnage on the outside. Why he hit a fan like that? Exactly! Why he throw it at the fan like that? Off the top rope, Logerest takes down Supreme. Going for the cover. 2. Only 2. Y'all indeed still bitches. And you still also a bitch. You bitch. Logerest going for the cover. Only 2. Supreme Knight powers out. Stop sign onto the arm of Reverend Supreme Knight. Misses. Big kick doesn't hit. Supreme with the brass knuckles. Logerest goes down. 2, 3. Reverend Supreme Knight securing the first fall using some questionable tactics. Logerest falls. Baseball bat in the hands of Supreme Knight, bouncing it off the face of Logerest. Welcome in, Rad. Welcome in, everybody who's coming in from Brad's raid. Hope y'all are all doing well. Rad, hope you had a great stream, brother. Love you dearly. Hope you're having a great time. Hope it was a good stream. Welcome, everybody. This is UCW. It's my EFED, similar to what HIW is on Saturdays. I do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Supreme Knight is about to hit another Hammer of God on Logerest and possibly retain his Fighting Spirit Championship. 1, 2, only 2. Supreme Knight having his way with Logerest right now. Got to hit the store real quick. Sounds good, brother. Have fun. Be safe. Another Hammer of God. Logerest is not moving anymore. 3. Reverend Supreme Knight retains in a dominating performance. Logerest did everything he could. He had bursts of those kicks, the combos. Supreme Knight just held on to it. Logerest has got the Prince of Carnage Championship on Friday to look forward to, but damn, I kind of wanted, I mean, he's even got like the Thorn of Crowns. I kind of thought that he would look good as a Prince of Carnage. Supreme won this championship, and because he doesn't win championships in EFEDs, his character's never gonna fucking let it go. I'm calling it now. Congratulations to the Reverend. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we've got one of UCW's most colorful talents, one of our debutees this evening, Dark Joker, taking on everybody's favorite, Clint. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring, he is our debutee in this match, in his first match in UCW ever. Dark Joker, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring. Okay, he glows. Okay. Stand tall when the pressure climb. I don't miss, I land on time. I'm the punchline you can't ignore. Still standing after every war. Laugh it up, say what you want. I'll be here when the lights go on. The punchline you can't ignore. Still standing after every war. Laugh it up, say what you want. I'll be here when the lights go on. Everybody can't have a long ass entrance. I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna say that right now. I might be changing his. Dark Joker, if you're out there, we're gonna talk about new entrance possibly. Because everybody takes forever to walk down to the ring. He's not glowing anymore, that's good.
Say my name. I don't run from heat or flame. If you doubt me, cross that line, you'll find out. I finished mine. I'm the punchline. You can't.
I want Joe Hendry. What's going on, Elvarn Dope? What it do, brother? Move. Want to be Kevin Owens? Stuff sawdust next. You're.
You thought it was a joke. That's on you.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, we all know him, we all love him. He is the simplest man in UCW, Clint.
Just dirt and dry. Raised on sweat, barely got by. Didn't come to talk, I came to show what happens when you don't let go. They don't know me, but they will. Ain't got flesh, but I got will. I'm not here for fame or trend.
The aura is off the charts with this man. Ladies and gentlemen, Clint takes down Dark Joker. Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry, something fell out of somebody. My bad. That's all Clint needs to go over is some knee pads. Who wrestles in a t-shirt? Dark Joker, man. Big elbows to the back. What's going on, Data Boy? What it do? Welcome in. Your match is still a little bit later. The knee brace is in a dream. That's all Clint's got. Neck breaker from Clint. Takes down Dark Joker. Big punch to the face. Clint holding down Dark Joker with his foot. Pinning him to the mat. Joker with a reversal. Big elbow from Clint. Clint makes his way back into the ring. Able to get the reversal. One punch. Joker with a reversal. Big punches to the face. One punch man over here. Exactly, bro. All it took was one punch. He went down. Bro turned into particles. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Clint is out there shadow boxing right now. Big slam from Joker. Going for the table. Is this an Extreme Rules? This is an Extreme Rules match. Okay, that's allowed. Clint with a reversal. Big elbows to the body. Keeping Joker off of him. Big elbows to the body. Huge boot to the face from Dark Joker. Sets at the table. Big punch from Clint, misses. Power bomb from Dark Joker. Takes the table down. Clint with a reversal, throws him over the ropes. Spear sends him onto the outside. Clint grabs his table, sets it back up. Clint doesn't like when his plans are disturbed. I've noticed that. Going up to the top, takes down Dark Joker and puts himself through the table. Clint, come on, man. Dark Joker grabbing another table just to see if Clint will do it again. Bounces his face off of it. Clint's already concussed. Neck breaker from Clint. Let me shut my mouth. Into the steel steps. Clint's got him by the back of the head. Gets him into the ring. Gets out of the way. Clothesline misses. Clint not backing down from a fight. Dark Joker beating the shit. Clint asks for more. Misses the punch. Dark Joker laying into him. Clint with a reversal of his own. Big headbutt puts him down. A little bit of ooh-ah action. Big kick to the body. Referee, get the fuck out of the way. Dark Joker busting open Clint. Throws him into the ropes. Superman punch misses. Going for the choke. Going for the choke on Clint. Clint in a bad position. I don't want to see that. I don't really want to look at Clint's ass. Wasn't a very attractive sight, I'm gonna be honest with you. Spear misses. Clint jumps over. Dark Joker back up. Neck breaker from Clint. Both men are tired. Back up to his feet. Blood pouring from the left side of his face. Clint drops Dark Joker. Only two. Heads onto the outside. Goes back underneath the ring. Steel chair in his hands. Clothesline from Dark Joker. Takes down Clint. Going for the cover. Only two. Steel chair to the back. Clint's back up to his feet. Up onto the shoulder, he misses. Legs taken out from underneath him. Stomps down onto the ankle. Okay, ref, we gotta talk. We have to have a conversation about where you stand and why you stand there. Oh, hell yeah. I just figured out how to do crazy shit. Fuck no. Stop it. Going for the cover once again. Dark Joker. Clint kicks out. Steel chair in the hands of Dark Joker. Clint with a clothesline takes him down. Clint's reeling over his shoulder. Backbreaker from Clint. Dark Joker laid out, barely moving. He stands up. Bear hug from Clint. Joker able to fight out of it. Big elbows to the face. Superman punch lands. Clint goes down hard. Dark Joker lining up the spear. Breaks Clint in half. Going for the cover. 2, 3. Clint did a hell of a job. Put up a hell of a fight. But Dark Joker at the very last second came away with the W. Congratulations to the UCW debutee. Taking out Clint is a one-way ticket to the World Championship. That's crazy. Clint lost. Don't worry. What you saw whenever you said BRB got a commercial break was literally the last thing. That was the last thing. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, we will see another UCW debut. Technically 2 debuts. Anthony Alpha and Cole Cross will be debuting. Flight Risk takes on the Crimson Syndicate. Tom Richards and Darren Briggs. This is the second chance bracket in the Tag Team Hell tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first, they are UCW's newest tag team. They call themselves Flight Risk. Anthony Alpha on the left. Cole Cross, the one in front.
Watch out. Step to us and say it's all in your timing. That's a cop out. Everybody trying to climb to the top, but they boxed out. Look at the score, but we dropping 100. Ain't nobody like now. I make a list, it's a drop down. Names get crossed when we touch down. 2-man wrecking crew. Every city get shoot now. Next to the talent they book on these shows. We live in the problem nobody controls. Pressure to standard, race ceilings and floors. This the exposure you can't ignore. Different routes, but the vision the same. Risk in the air when you speak our name. We don't play safe. We don't slow the pace. We don't miss flights. We take the plane. I knew who the threats were gonna be. You just follow us.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents coming out first, representing the Crimson Syndicate. He is none other than Reckless Tom Richards, one of the main faces of UCW Prime. The one-man wrecking crew. Resident big man for the Crimson Syndicate. I'm glad you like it, Tony.
Crimson Syndicate, we roll, we ride. No fear, no mercy, just blood in the veins. Strike like a storm when the daylight fades. The crown belongs to the
And his tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring. He is a former junior heavyweight champion on Prime, a former Fighting Spirit champion, the man that King Hips to beat to start the reign, Darren Briggs.
Frost cuts cold, Daniels move fast, Brooks won't fall, Richard goes wild, chaos in his head, together we burn, we command this land. Crimson Syndicate, we roll, we reign, no fear, no mercy, just blood in the veins. Strike like a storm when the daylight fades. The crown belongs to the war we've made. We raid. No chains.
Looks like Cole Cross is going to start us off for flight risk. Tom Richards starting us off for the Crimson Syndicate. Big knee from Cross to start us off. Off the middle rope, takes down Tom Richards. Drops the knee down onto the face of Tom Richards. Up to the top rope. Cole Cross. Looking terrific to start off his career here in UCW. Already a count of 2. Darren Briggs breaks it up. Big kick to the top of the head. Cole Cross doing a great job this evening against the powerhouse of the Crimson Syndicate. Tom Richards gets out of the way of that move. Bulldog from Tom Richards. Headbutt misses. Big elbows to the body. Cole Cross with a reversal. Able to catch the arm. Lighting up Tom Richards right now. Takes him down. Tom Richards gets the tag. Darren Briggs now the legal man. Cole Cross bounces his face off of his knee. Huge kick. Already a count of 2 on Darren Briggs as well. Cole Cross tags in Anthony Alpha. Already going to work. Both these men are incredibly athletic, very agile competitors. Anthony Alpha taking his time, figuring out what he wants to do. What's going on, C Candy? Welcome in. Your match is just a little bit later. We've got this one and then another one, and then that is the Battle Royal that you are a part of. Welcome in. Glad you're here. The glamour has arrived. It has. You do have a match tonight. Tom Richards now the legal man for the Crimson Syndicate. Anthony Alpha up on his shoulders. Gets the reversal. Turns it into a roll-up cover on Tom Richards. Only a count of 1. Up to the top rope. Tom Richards makes his way back into the ring. Misses. Into the ropes. Drops his head down. Going for the cover again. Only 1. Anthony Alpha goes after Darren Briggs. What's going on? We had another GG in. What's going on? What's going on? What are you talking about? What's up? Did you join the server? Did you submit a character and all that already? Or if you want to, you can. You just got to join the Discord. I didn't know there was a banana wrestling. Hey, Tom Richards is pretty cool, okay? Off the top, big kick to the face. On the top rope. Leg drop misses from Cole Cross. Tom Richards, elbow to the back. Sends Cross into the corner with Darren Briggs. Darren Briggs, now the legal man for the Crimson Syndicate. No, you're fine. Tom Richards slamming Darren Briggs down on top of Cole Cross. Kick misses. Big reversal from Cole. Catches Darren with a knee. Takes him down. Stomps down onto his body. Cole Cross. Looking very good in his UCW debut. Darren Briggs and Reckless Tom Richards have been here since the very first episodes of UCW Overdrive and Prime. Becoming a little bit of a veteran here in UCW the longer we go on. Big slam from Darren Briggs. Crimson Syndicate showing a little bit of offense. Incredible tag team work. Never letting one man stay in the ring for too long, taking too much damage. Cole Cross gets out of the way. Big kicks once again. Another knee to the face of Tom Richards off the middle rope. Misses the DDT. Cole Cross looking for Anthony Alpha. Anthony Alpha is roaring to get into the ring. Successful tag. Anthony Alpha now the legal man. Over the top rope. Through the ropes and a spear. Anthony Alpha takes down Tom Richards. He's headed up to the top rope. Incredible leaping power. Darren Briggs comes in to break the cover at the count of 1. Anthony Alpha, just genuinely incredibly athletic. Cole Cross is fired up. Tom Richards goes for a roll-up cover. Not even a count of 1. Working on the shoulder. Cole Cross takes the legs out from underneath. Tom Richards goes up to the top rope, looking to stomp down onto the chest. He misses. Tom Richards throws Cole Cross in. Darren Briggs getting involved. Drops Cole Cross off the top rope. Back into the ring. Hello from McDonald's Wi-Fi. Aloha, sir. Hello. Thought you said you were going to the store. Why are we at McDonald's? Big punch to the face from Cole Cross. Darren Briggs off the middle rope. Takes the big arm drag. Drop kick from Darren Briggs. That's a crazy thing to say, Joker. Busting open Cole Cross. Store was closed, and yes. Store was closed. It's 7 o'clock. Tom Richards taking aim on Cole Cross. Cole Cross is taking a big beating. How is it crazy? That's his roots from streaming. I don't know. It's just a crazy thing to say to another person. Big boot to the face, misses. Bouncing the face of Cole Cross off the top turnbuckle. Reckless Tom Richards and Darren Briggs working very well as a tag team. Cole Cross takes down Darren. Big elbow. Immediately tags in Anthony Alpha. If no one else got you, McDonald's Wi-Fi got you. Big elbow from Darren Briggs. Alpha goes down. Only 2. Darren Briggs locking up Anthony Alpha. Alpha with a big elbow gets Darren Briggs off of him. Big kick to the face, takes down Darren, going for the cover. 1, 2, only 2. Tom Richards comes in to break up the pin. He was incredibly late. Another massive kick from Anthony Alpha takes down Tom Richards as well. Cole Cross now the legal man for flight risk. Darren Briggs back up to his feet. Cole Cross takes him down, going for the cover. The ref is fucked. 1, 2, only 2. Definitely could have been a 3 count if the referee would have got her head out of her ass. That's all I'm saying. Cole Cross tags in Anthony Alpha. Dual kicks to the face. What's going on, Vazzy? How we do? Welcome in. This is UCW. This is our Monday night show, Overdrive. It is a WWE 2K25 EFED. If that is your thing and you're interested in joining, all we ask is you subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch, and you join the Discord. Check out rules and how to become united. The Discord is in the description of the YouTube channel. Only a count of 2. Anthony Alpha not able to take down Darren Briggs just yet. Off the middle rope, coffin drop connects as well. Cole Cross now the legal man. Anthony Alpha heads back out on the outside. Darren Briggs with a reversal. Reverse DDT. Puts Cole Cross down. Tom Richards. Bulldozing through Cole Cross right now. Going for the cover. Anthony Alpha comes in, breaks it up before the count of 1. Heads onto the outside. Reckless Tom Richards heads up to the top rope. Misses the belly drop. Cole Cross misses the kick to the side of the face in response. Over the top rope. Tom Richards, big punch to the face of Cole Cross. Cole catches the second one. Over the top, comes back in. Big kick to the face, takes down Tom Richards. Busts him wide open. Darren Briggs comes in to break it up at 1. What is going on, Supreme? You are still the Fighting Spirit champion, my good sir. I've been subbed for a while, just haven't appeared in a lot of streams lately. Sweet. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Glad to see it. Welcome in. Big kick to the back of Tom Richards. Anthony Alpha heading up to the top rope. Belly drop lands, going for the cover on Tom Richards. 3. Flight wrist. Take away the victory in their UCW debut. Congratulations, Anthony Alpha and Cole Cross. I had a title defense while taking the knees through the lights. I'm glad you enjoy it that much, bro. I'm glad. Hope you weren't sweating too much. Congratulations to Flight Risk, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a bet. The same risk in the air when you speak our name. We don't play safe. We don't slow the pace. We don't miss flights. We take the plane. I knew who the threats were gonna be. Undeniable. Must see. Ain't accepting apologies. You won't let. I knew undeniable. Must see.
These are dope characters. I appreciate it. They're not mine. They are Cole K's and Mr. Tony Childs. Enjoyed the Christmas lights in the parks. That's awesome.
Check the tape, check the records one-on-one. You ain't surviving the team. They call us flight risk. High stakes every time that we move. They call you almost. We call that something to lose. Post the faces, no debates. We scoped the place and broke the case. Walked out clean with everything that they said we couldn't take.
Your man was on fire in that match. He was. He was. But ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, Whitney Rivera, your UCW Women's World Champion, will take on Rose Daniels. This is a championship match preview of what we will see at United We Fall on Sunday. I'd rather be at another K-pop Demon Hunter dance party. I lost like 5 pounds yesterday. Hey, good shit. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first, I believe. But I don't want to do anything without it being for certain because I was wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, she is your UCW Women's World Champion on Overdrive. She is a former Golden Hour briefcase holder. She is also a former Women's Heritage Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Whitney Rivera, an SMW legend, making her way down to the UCW ring.
No fear, no doubt, I'll stand, I won't retreat. I'm climbing up so high, just wait and see. Wait and I stand on truth alone. Don't tell me what I can't do, I've already grown.
And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, this woman is 2 championships away from being the crown jewel of the UCW Women's Division. She is a former UCW Women's World Champion, a former UCW Breakdown Women's World Champion, a former Ironclad Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Rose Daniels, the leader of the Crimson Syndicate.
You want a rose, I got roots in rage. I bloom in blood, I own the cage. Thorns in bloom, I walk through flame. You speak in whispers, I roar your name. You try to
Rose Daniels has been down a very hard path to get back to this #1 contender spot. sure she looks at tonight as an opportunity to show everybody that she has not fallen off. She is not any less than she was. Looking to redeem the loss. Whitney Rivera never actually beat her for the championship. She beat Bellatrix. Bellatrix beat Sonya G. Sonya G beat Rose Daniels. She's got an extremely familiar face across the ring. As far as I know, there is some SMW history between these two women. I believe the Trinity logo on the back of Whitney Rivera might be a big part of their chemistry. Backing her down into the turnbuckles. Referee forces the separation. Whitney Rivera backs Rose down into the corner. Whitney Rivera, as always, using the unusual power that she's got to her advantage. They were the Trinity for a while with Isabella Walker. It's what I thought. Big kicks to the body. One final kick to the face. Whitney Rivera backs down Rose Daniels. Huge elbow. Stomps down onto the bot. Whitney Rivera doing her damnedest to keep Rose Daniels down. It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen or heard from Whitney Rivera. She is definitely coming out to prove a point. Drop kick takes her down. I believe that was her stomping down on the hair of Rose Daniels. That's just rude. That's rude as hell. Rose Daniels able to reverse it. Big knee to the face of Whitney Rivera. Leg DDT. Rose Daniels trying to keep Whitney down. Spanish fly from Rose Daniels. It's supposed to be like a face wash, the feet going across the side of her face. Ah, okay. My fucking, bro, one of the cats scratched the shit out of my leg, man. It is irritated as fuck right now for some reason. He was trying to climb up me. So he had his front claws, on my shorts, he had his back claws on my leg. It was cute, but like, sounds like there's a lot of competent people in the women's division. See, Candy, I'm gonna let you know. The women's division some nights is better than the men's division. Rose Daniels lays out Whitney Rivera. Going only two. Caught Whitney by surprise. We don't see that very often. Off the top, drop kick takes down Whitney Rivera once again. I don't care about any of those bitches in the back. Is crazy. Crazy. Huge kick from Rose Daniels. Two. Only two. Whitney's most comfortable when the match goes long. Exactly. Rose Daniels up to the top rope. Huge forearm to the face. You got 5 people in your way this evening, ma'am. That's all I'm going to say. And they're some of the most competent women in UCW. That's a fact. I was about to say, how's Marie Kelly going to feel about any of this? How's Morgan Hunter going to feel about any of this? What's Virus Gloria or fucking any of these motherfuckers? Going for the cover. 2. Only 2. Rose Daniels showing the frustration that Whitney Rivera will just not stay down. Working the arm. Can I get a signature off or something? Goddamn 2K. Hey, y'all are both 100 overall. Before we, y'all are both 100 over. Y'all got the same, whatever your build is, it's 100 overall. Maxed out. I want to hear it. 100. You both are. I don't want to hear it. It's not rigged. I don't give a fuck. Big kick to the top of the head. Whitney Rivera with a reversal. Kicks to the... oh, shit. Rose Daniels bouncing the face of Whitney Rivera off of her knee. Off the middle rope. Going for the cover. Only two. Whitney kicks out once again. Hunter overall still reverses like a 75. I was about to say, I didn't want it to seem one-sided in any way, so I made you both the exact same 100 overall. Granted, you're two different types of wrestlers, so like your maxes and stuff like that are different, so there is differences because like of that. But no, y'all are both maxed the fuck out as far as attributes. So, I don't know, man. Only a count of one, and Rose Daniels might have let her out. Oh, shit. Whitney Rivera doing Rose Daniels' move on her, going for the cover. Only two. Whitney Rivera getting into her comfort zone. This match has gone on for just a little bit now. This is definitely where she thrives. Rose Daniels dazed and confused on her feet. Whitney Rivera with a crossbody takes down Rose Daniels. Lining her up once again. Rose Daniels with a reversal. Big elbow to the face of Whitney Rivera. Drops her. Whitney Rivera making her way up to her feet. Big kick to the body. Folds her out once again. Rose Daniels going for the cover. 2, 3. Rose Daniels picking up the W in the preview match. I'm toast with the pay-per-view. Goddamn 2K. I don't know, man. You said it yourself. She does better when the match goes longer. Did I miss my match? If so, did I win? Yes, you did, and yes, you did. You did miss it, and yes, you did win. Congratulations, Mr. King Dominic. Welcome in, brother. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're doing well. Rose Daniels is your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Also, this game hates me with a passion. I mean, that could very well be true as well.
I was never made to break, I was made to bend. Twisted in silence, now I won't pretend. You want a rose, I got roots.
It's a song you made me appreciate it. We had a couple other people who liked it as well. I was Prince of Carnage and still lost to Project Carnage. Anything can happen. Facts. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, we've got a 6-woman battle royal to decide the #1 contender for the Women's Heritage Championship. Marie Kelly, Morgan Hunter, Virus Gloria, Fyrefly, Cassandra Clash, and Sai Kamizono will go at it. It's a similar thing to what we saw on Breakdown, but we got a couple different faces in it. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me get this music pulled up before I throw myself into this and don't have any of it ready. At least you weren't the first one out. Hydrate. Facts. There we go. There we go. I also eliminated myself in that match, so you did. That is correct. Hello. I can take it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Marie Kelly making her way down to the ring. I'll be right back.
I don't lose sleep over what they're saying. Times have changed, no point in playing. All the rules, they never fit me anyway. I walk my path and I won't be swayed. No shame, no fear. I make it loud and clear. No shame, no fear. I make it loud and clear. I'm not concerned with what's
That's a crazy statement, C Candy. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring. One of UCW's newest signees, Fyrefly.
low light, high heat. You should have moved when you had the chance. Smoking here, I don't rush the flame.
Ladies and gentlemen, their next opponent making their way down to the ring.
You hear the crowd, but I hear the few. By the
She is the
time
queen of
you
women's
hear
wrestling, the former Valkyrie Division champion, the queen of SMW. Ladies and gentlemen, Morgan Hunter.
from the ashes
That's
of the
insanely
blaze
insane.
rose like a
Yeah,
flame.
yeah. Shout out Toby and Joker, because facts.
The queen of SMW, they remember my name. I walked through the fire, stood through the fall. Now UCW's throne is answering the call. They see his shadow, but I wear the crown. Sunflower soul, I don't bow down. I'm the queen of the storm, I'm the sun through the rain. A sunflower burning, unbroken by pain. Built beside the hunter, our empire remains. Morgan Hunter, the fire
Ladies and
in
gentlemen,
the
their next
name.
opponent making the way down to the ring.
The fire in the name.
Press that confidence real quick. She is our newest import straight from Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, Virus Gloria making her way down to the ring. There is nothing wrong with being confident, no. However, you're fighting some of the best women in this division in this match, so I'd
Green on my tongue, you feel it when I speak.
have they do it about, you know, just
Your mind nice and neat. Tap, 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 say my name right. Poison in the air and it hits you on the side. Red blood drag, no escape route. I don't need luck, I'll make you tap out. Tap, 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 that's the sound. Your pride in the mat when I spin you around. Boss in the ring, and I don't play fair. Breathe it in, baby, you're stuck in my snare. I walk in smooth, but my hands talk rude. Pretty little problem with a nasty attitude. A tear and bend, tailor like a thread. Smile for the camera while I tell you
ladies and
the
gentlemen, their next opponent making their way down to the ring.
I step off
want to say
Wrist to elbow to shoulder change.
is the woman in question the UCW debutee. It is, ladies and gentlemen. She calls herself Glorious. Says we're lucky to have her. Let's see how true that is. Cassandra Clash making her UCW debut.
Step in the arena, let the lights hit the glass. All eyes on me, watch my stars how I pass. I'm a calculated striker, class on my own. Lethal and huge, beautiful throne. Pretty smile too cold for the faint of heart. Charm like venom, perfect from the start. Every challenger steps up, thinks they're the one. But
You're fine. You're fine.
I shine when I've
We've had problems with overconfidence in chat leading to overconfidence in other places and it causing problems in the community. That's why we're so warning of just like, hey, let's not, because we've seen it go wrong very quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, the final woman making their way down to the ring, she is the pit bull of the women's division, Kamizono.
Cold town, small room, cracks in the ceiling. Hands got tough from the weight I was dealing. They call me brick, try to push me aside. I learned to stand where the
I better watch out for Flight Risk. It's back.
behind the vending machine. I made a vow. Get stronger now. Get stronger now. Blue collar heart, iron in my grip. I don't bark nothing, I clamp and I don't let slip. Fight down, I don't back up, I lock it. Fight down, no fear when
Famous last words.
hear the whole crowd shout. I was pushed my whole life, watch me push back now. Fight down, I don't break, I don't bend. Underdog teeth till the very end. Say Kamizono, I came for the pay.
Oh, we are already starting off. Kamizono going after Virus. Virus with a reversal. Cassandra off the middle rope. Big kick takes down Fyrefly. Morgan Hunter and Marie Kelly going at it. Stomping down on the back. Huge kick to the body from Cassandra. Cassandra. Chat just freaked the fuck out for me. That was crazy. Fyrefly's got Cassandra up and drops her back down. Virus taking down Morgan Hunter. Firefly getting involved in multiple little one-on-one interactions. Cassandra takes down Virus. Big elbows to the body. Virus fighting two women at once. Cassandra with elbows to the body. Backing down. Sai. Big elbow to the face from Cassandra. Into the corner. Up over the top rope. Cassandra is in position to get eliminated. Virus not able to get it done just yet. We shoot over to Fyrefly and Marie Kelly. Cassandra saves herself from being eliminated. Sorry to hear that, Toby. Hate to hear it, actually. No, you won, actually. You didn't win the championship, but you did win. Championship is on the line at United We Fall. Marie Kelly goes up to the top rope. Elbow misses. Drops Virus. Firefly looking very good. Cassandra takes down Sai. There's so much chaos. There is. Morgan Hunter drops Cassandra. Fyrefly gets Virus up onto her shoulders. Power bomb. Over the top rope. Fyrefly saves herself, gets back into the ring as quickly as possible. Morgan Hunter and Marie Kelly going at it in the corner. Virus gets eliminated first. Fyrefly picking up one elimination. Marie Kelly goes down. Cassandra takes down Fyrefly. Morgan Hunter sets her sights on Cassandra Clash. Size swinging at nothing. Gets Morgan Hunter by the back of the head. Morgan with elbows to the body. I hate that elimination. That elimination is very, yeah. Because it's just like, oh, I'm gonna touch the ropes and you get knocked off. Haha. I don't like it very much either. Big elbow to the face. Fyrefly goes over the top rope. Sai has been eliminated by Marie Kelly. Morgan Hunter with a Uranagi. We are down to 4. Cassandra Clash eats a huge elbow from Fyrefly. Fyrefly might have just saved Marie Kelly. Marie Kelly picking that up that reversal. Morgan Hunter. Big elbows to the body. Big kick from Cassandra. Same order as last time so far. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Cassandra's putting up a fight. While doing McFoley clothesline out of the ring. Cassandra has positioned herself in a not-so-great position. It was Virus, then me. That's crazy. Marie Kelly is eliminated next. Fyrefly taking on Morgan Hunter. Cassandra Clash has made it to the final 3. Slams her down. Fyrefly gets dropped by Cassandra Clash. Shoulder tackle from Morgan Hunter. Big punch to the face. Into the corner. Fyrefly. Peak athleticism. And the trend. Oh shit. Morgan Hunter gets eliminated by Fyrefly. Cassandra Clash has made it to the final 2. Fyrefly as well. Fyrefly picking up 3 eliminations. Big kick is reversed by Cassandra. Kick to the body. DDT. Or I could mix it up, Hydrate, and I could do another multi-man match. And maybe she'll win that one. Another huge move from Cassandra Clash. Taking advantage of the fact that she has been pretty much avoided in this match. Fyrefly goes over the top rope. Big kick to the body. Pedigree from Fyrefly. Maybe, but 1 for 10 shouldn't be something we strive for. Big kick to the body. Another pedigree from Fyrefly. Putting down Cassandra Clash. Throws her over the ropes. Fyrefly is now your #1 contender for the Women's Heritage Championship. That changed the order just a little bit because she was eliminated in the last one. So there we go. Congratulations to the #1 contender.
You should have moved when you had the chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup this evening, King Hipsta will be taking on Pika Boy in the co-main event of the evening. I see some gauntlet turmoils in your future. Those look good, Joker, by the way. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is still the man with the most defenses of the Fighting Spirit Championship. He was our 3rd ever Fighting Spirit Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the UCW legend, King Hipsta, making his way down to the ring.
King Hipsta's here, the crowd starts to cheer. Muscles flexing, shadows fall. Opponents crumble like they're hitting the wall.
It does. It does sound like something that I would do to him. It might be booked for Friday, who knows?
Victory anthem plays on his beat. Every fall echoes feel that heat. King Hipsta's reign ain't nothing like this. In the dark corner,
He's also the first ever 2-time Fighting Spirit Champion. There you go, Hipster, remembering your own shit. There you go. Oh shit, my base.
streets where the night meets day. Climbed every ladder, fought his own way. Crowns on his head, glistening bold. King Hipsta's story like legends told. Revelries fade when he's in town. Every showdown's like wearing a crown. Painted sweat drip like heavy rain. In his domain, no one will remain. King Hipsta's
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. He is the son of the dad trainer. A former UCW Prime champion.
with your mic step.
One of the most electrifying men in UCW. Ladies and gentlemen, Pika Boy making his way down to the ring.
Pika Boy booty gang!
Ladies and gentlemen, King Hipsta standing across from Pika Boy. King Hipsta is also set to do battle with Pika Boy's dad at United We Fall in the Elimination Chamber match. This could definitely build some tension into that one. Already starting off very technical, King Hipsta. Off the middle rope, big kick to the face. Going for the cover. Yeah, check the promo that I sent, Big Dog. Like I added everybody in that for a reason. I gotta check the notifications. Like I know that you get a lot of them, but you gotta check the notifications. You could be getting added in promos. You could be getting added in match cards. There's a whole bunch of shit. You gotta check them shits. I'm not getting your attention for no damn reason, I promise. Hipster goes onto the outside. Big kick to the body. Or you could be shouted out and volunteer. No, I didn't volunteer you. I said that you know how, and if you're willing to, you can. I made it very clear that I wasn't volunteering anybody. Pika Boy, big kick to the face. Elbow drop. Pika Boy staying in class with one of UCW's best. Hey, fuck you. How about that, DK? How about that? Almost time for me to make my yearly round across all the communities and get my creation list together. Yeah? Very nice. That was me. Brother, I'm down. I've been going. When and where? That's crazy. That's a long ass drive, bro. It ain't gonna be that good either. Promise. Promise. No. I'm denying your request. You just ain't gonna call me a bitch like that, though. You're worth it, boo. It's crazy. He gonna make me blush on stream, y'all. He gonna make me blush on stream. Also, Joker, I know you're here. So if we can get a shout out for DK, because I'm gonna announce it. Because fuck it. He can announce it next time he goes live if he wants to, but I'm gonna announce it. Because it was made official last night. Ladies and gentlemen, Dream Killer, officially a part of Respawn United. Not just a mod, but as an actual content creator, as one of the boys. Congratulations. Welcome aboard. We are very lucky to have you. We appreciate you wanting to work with us. Very excited. I fully expect 30 next game. Pika Boy takes down King Hipsta. Let's say Supreme, we don't hear from you anymore. We wanted to talk to you about it. We wanted to actually be like, yo, same with like Tony. But we got a hold of the dad trainer and we were just like, okay, well, the four of us agree. I'm sure they'll agree. King Hipsta roll up cover. Pika Boy not even allowing a count of one. Off the top rope, Hipsta misses. Big chops to the chest, kick to the body. DDT from Pika Boy. I got you. I can do that. Somebody can. They're somewhere. Kitchen sink over his leg, or over his knee. Bouncing his face off the top turnbuckle. Pika Boy is busted open. Scoop slam from King Hipsta. Hipsta's looking fired up. This is a side of him that we have not seen in quite a long time. Up off the top rope. Plants Pika Boy down. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Only 2. I'm going to be around more real soon. That's awesome. That is awesome because we got some things to talk about. Some things to plan, brother. We got moves to make and things to cook. King Hipsta, King's Crossing. Lays Pika Boy out on top of the ladder. Only 2. Table in his hands. King Hipsta sets up the table. Off the top rope, takes him down. Pika Boy. Big punches to the face of King Hipsta. Huge kick. Pika Boy going up to the top rope. Elbow drop misses. Into the table goes Pika Boy. Saves himself. Into the referee. Hipsta gets out of the way. Big punches to the body. Up and down onto the ladder. Pika Boy laid out. Hipsta picks up the ladder. Sets it up in the corner. Big elbows to the body of Pika Boy. Over the top rope. Match can't end out there, so that might be the best place for Pika Boy to have gone. Big kick to the top of the head. Leaping clothesline from Pika Boy takes down King Hipsta. Makes his way back into the ring. Hipsta now the one leg down on the outside. Over the top rope, Pika Boy misses. Big punches to the top of the head. Hipsta working the neck. Pika Boy making his way back up to his feet. An incredible feat of strength. Big elbows and punches from Pika Boy. King Hipsta with a reversal. Throws Pika Boy out into the barricade. Leaping kick to the face. Kendo stick across the body of Pika Boy. Bulldog from King Hipsta. Kendo stick gets knocked out of his hands. Pika Boy goes to rears back for a big punch. King Hipsta picks him up. Back into the apron. By the back of the head, throws him into the steel steps. King Hipsta going up to the top rope. Elbow drop lands. Kendo stick to the back of the knee, throws it in the face of Pika Boy. Forearm to follow it up. There is blood everywhere on the outside right now. Back of the head of Pika Boy being bounced off of the wood planks on the outside. He catches Pika Boy. King's crossing. Throws him down on the outside. Pika Boy not moving very much. Gets a huge reversal into another bulldog from King Hipsta. King Hipsta calling out Pika Boy. Another pool has formed. Drop kick takes down the son of the dad trainer. King Hipsta taking out some pent-up frustration, it looks like, here in this match. Hipsta gets thrown around on the outside. Elbow drop lands. Pika Boy makes his way back into the ring. Sends himself through the ropes and takes down Hipsta again. No question in his willingness to throw himself and his body on the line here tonight. Another reversal. Hipsta getting thrown around on the outside now. Big punches to the face of Hipsta. Hipsta is now busted open as well. Pika Boy makes his way underneath the ring. Trash can into the ring post. Under the ropes. Big punch to the side of the face. Pika Boy drops Hipsta. Going for the cover. Only two. Up to the top rope. Uso splash from Pika Boy. Down onto the body of King Hipsta. 1, 2, only 2. Throwing a trash can into the ring. King Hipsta waking up to the commotion. Off the middle rope, drop kick misses. Pika Boy has got Hipsta up. Over the shoulder, Hipsta with a reversal, takes the legs out from underneath Pika Boy. Off the top rope, takes down Pika. Trash can in his hands. Down onto the midsection of Pika Boy. Continuously throwing the trash can on top of him. King Hipsta feeling himself here this evening. King's crossing. Middle of the ring. Going for the cover. 2, 3. King Hipsta picks up the W against Pika Boy. Congratulations to King Hipsta. I already closed the tab with your music in it, or I would play it like I've played it for everybody else. It's not anything against you. I just don't really feel like pulling it back up. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the next match this evening is the main event of UCW Overdrive here this evening. John Styles will take on Leon Alexander, Elijah Baker, and Dad Trainer in a first-to-fall fatal four-way, meaning the first man to get a pinfall or submission will be the winner here this evening. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, making their way down to the ring first, his name is Leon Alexander. He is a former open weight champion in UCW. He is one of the best men on the mic that we've got. He calls himself the Blueprint. Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Alexander. Slowest man to enter the ring that we have. Agreed. What's going on, King? Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Bad man, not too bad. Have you been here before? I can't see if you're a first-time chatter or not, so I can't access information at the moment. But if you are, welcome in. This is UCW. This is Overdrive. It's our Monday night shows at WWE 2K25 EFED. We are accepting new members if you are looking for a new one to join. Bathroom break time if you need it. Facts. No cage, no throne can hold this pain. Leon Alexander forever reigns. The ground don't move me. I move the ground. I move the. You'll see the code, blueprint DNA in beast mode. Towers fall when I take my step. Every promise I made, every debt's been kept. Desde mi pueblo hasta el mundo entero. Sigo siendo un gigante guerrero verdadero. My shadow waste does, my fist bring thunder. I'm the groundbreaker, the crowd wonder. I don't just fight, I don't find a war. They built the stage, I became the floor. No ground fisting, a throne can't stay, cause El Gigante always finds his way. Soy gigante built from the storm. Unstoppable force, I was born to transform. No cage, no throne can hold. Also an SMW legend, ladies and gentlemen, looking to lay claim to the UCW ring. Making his way down to the ring next in this match A man of many looks, a man of many talents. Ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Baker, the chain breaker of UCW, a former UCW Prime champion, making his way down to the ring.
Came from the block where the nights get cold. Every move I make, man, the story gets told. Never had a crew, had to grind on my own. Every step, every hit, yeah, I carved my throne. You can't buy heart, you can't fake my pain. I broke those locks, now I run this game. No leash, no master, no hand on the wheel. The lone wolf's here, and the bite is real. I'm free now, no chain, no chain. I'm built for the fame, no chain, no chain. Every win, every slide, my name, no chain. Was a wolf from the storm, I reign, no chains. I'm free now, no chain, no chain. I'm built for the fame, no chain, no chain. Every win, every scar, my name, no chain. Was a wolf from the storm, I reign, no chain, no chain. Sharp like the edge of a switchblade swing. I'm the reason every bell got that victory ring. Tried to hold me back, but the lock got crushed. Now the whole damn world gotta feel that rush. Ain't no friends in the fight, just predator prey. And I'm still on the hunt when the crowd fades away. One shot, one kill, one path I walk. And the streets still echo when the lone wolf talks. I'm free now. No chain, no chain. I'm built for the fight. No chain, no chain. Every win, every scar, my name. No chain. Was a wolf from the storm, I reign. No chains. I'm free now. No chain, no chain. I'm built for the fight. No chain, no chain. Every win, every scar, my name. No chain. I'm the wolf from the storm, I reign. No chain, no chain. From the shadows to the spotlight, never took the easy road.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Had to
making his
fight
way
right.
down to the
Now I'm
ring
standing where they
next.
said I never.
He is a man with a very long list of accolades here in UCW. He is the first ever and second ever, and the only man to ever have the name King of Carnage in UCW. He is a three-time Prince of Carnage champion, a one-time Division I champion, a multi-time Fighting Spirit champion as well. Ladies and gentlemen, John Styles making his way down to the ring.
My skin was a lesson I kept within. The mirror breaks, but I still stand. Blood and hope upon my head. 7 scars across my soul. Every wound has made me whole. Through the pain, I found my name. In the fire, I'm reborn again. Voices scream inside my head of promises I left for dead. But from the dark, I hear the call, a whisper saying you've survived it all. The mirror fades, the mask is gone. Now I know where I belong. 7 scars across my soul. Every wound has made me whole.
This man coming off of losing the Division I championship to Evan Russell, the same man who he lost the Prince of Carnage championship to, ladies and gentlemen, John Styles. And the final competitor making his way down to the ring this evening, he is the CEO of Usi Juice, the leader of DTX, the Second City Oos, the Tribal Oos, also a man of many names, ladies and gentlemen, the single greatest one among us, the dad trainer, making his way down to the ring. The face of Breakdown coming back to Overdrive, where he made his debut.
Hey, it's on me now, oosh. Hey, I'ma get 'em all. I'ma get 'em all, oosh. Yeah. I'ma get 'em, I'ma get 'em, I'ma get 'em, yeah. Yo, it's on me now, oosh. It's on me. Hey, main event DT is now in your city. Uso. It's just
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. This is a first fall fatal four-way match between 4 of UCW's best competitors. All 4 look locked in. Elijah Baker and Dad Trainer, John Styles and Leon Alexander going at it. John Styles throws Leon across the ring. Big kick to the face of Elijah Baker. He goes down. Kick to the, or punch to the body from John Styles. Styles off the top rope with a cutter, takes down Dad Trainer. Big punch to the face from Leon Alexander. Dad Trainer, big knees to the body from Leon Alexander. Leon Alexander rising to relevance on Overdrive in Dad Trainer's absence. Big clothesline from Dad Trainer. Drops him on the top of his head. German suplex from Leon Alexander. Clothesline from Elijah Baker. Another one. Taking down Leon Alexander. Dad Trainer tries to hit John Styles with a kendo stick, knocks it out of his hands. John Styles plants Dad Trainer. Big punches to the face. Dad Trainer goes down. Over the top rope. Leon Alexander throws Elijah Baker back into the ring. Huge kicks from John Styles. Finishes it off with a rolling elbow. Dad Trainer goes down. Elijah Baker's busted open. John Styles being thrown around now on the outside by Dad Trainer. Dad Trainer making his way back into the ring. Leon takes him down off the outside apron. Big forearm across the back. John Styles gets thrown into the barricade. Baseball bat in the hand of Elijah Baker. Takes down Leon Alexander. Leon is pissed. Headbutt to the back of the head of Elijah. Throws him around on the outside. Big kick to the body from Elijah Baker. Dad Trainer goes over the top rope and misses. Big punches to the face from Leon Alexander. Neck breaker. John Styles take down Elijah Baker. Leon showing off the power. Picking up the former Breakdown World Champion. Drops him like it's nothing. John Styles drops the knees across the shoulders of Elijah Baker. Takes down Leon Alexander in the process. Dad Trainer back up to his feet. John Styles takes the legs out from underneath him as well. Kendo stick to both men. Takes them both down. Shatters it across the forehead of John Styles. Bruno Sammartino was Italian, right? I think so. Do we have that accurate information? I mean, I'd assume, but I don't know. Like, not off the top of my head. Power bomb. John Styles dropping Dad Trainer across the top of the barricade. Leg drop on the outside. Big kick to the body of Leon Alexander. Forearm to the face. Head trap. John Styles takes down Leon. Big kick to the face from Leon, misses. Bouncing the face of Leon Alexander off the apron. Dad Trainer gets bounced off the apron as well. John Styles taking aim on Leon Alexander. Into the ropes. Drop kick takes him down. John Styles. Big kick. Sends Leon into the middle of the ring. Takes him down. Styles might be the most athletic man in the ring at the moment. Everybody else is really just a powerhouse. Dad Trainer more technical. Going for the cover. Dad Trainer comes in and breaks it up at 1. Big punch to the face. Styles up on the shoulders of Dad Trainer. Big punch to the face. Elbow after elbow from Leon Alexander. Samoan Spike takes down Elijah. Going for the cover. Dad Trainer drops John Styles. Only a count of 2. Dad Trainer breaks up the pin. Big punch to the side of the face of Leon Alexander. Kendo stick in the hands of Dad Trainer. Hurricane Rana. John Styles takes down DT. Into the steel steps. Styles goes down. Big punches. Leon Alexander plants Elijah Baker. John Styles breaking out of the hold. Throwing Leon over his back. DDT to Dad Trainer. John Styles waiting alone in the ring. Goes to take down Elijah Baker and misses. Leon taking a jog around the ring. Elijah gets thrown in. Leon heads inside. Dad Trainer heads in as well. John Styles with a chair in his hands. Taking on Elijah Baker. Leon Alexander throws Dad Trainer away. John Styles breaks up the pin. Elijah Baker thrown into the corner. John Styles gets out of the way of Leon Alexander. Up onto his shoulders. John Styles picking up and pile driving Leon Alexander. Dad Trainer breaks up the pin. Elijah Baker slams him down. John Styles with the DDT. Clearing out the ring off the top rope. Misses. Leon's back up to his feet. Into the ropes. Just 1 second, y'all. Are we back? Dad Trainer drops the shoulder on John Styles. Elijah Baker going for the cover on Leon Alexander. Breaks it up at 2. John Styles, technically Italian because he was born there. Sweet. Dad Trainer takes down Leon Alexander with a spear out of nowhere. Elijah Baker too focused on John Styles. Only a count of 2. That was almost Dad Trainer's shot. Suplexes from Elijah Baker. Dropping him. Kendo stick to the body of Leon Alexander. Throwing the sledgehammer in the face of John Styles. Bouncing the face of Elijah Baker off of the apron. Into the ring. Dad Trainer takes down John Styles. Huge boot to the face. Big elbows to the body. Super Dad punch misses. Leon Alexander with a Samoan spike in response. I don't know what she's working on there. She's got clearly working on the forearm to the face. Steel chair to the face of John Styles. Leon Alexander trying to clear house. Big punches to the face from Elijah Baker. Huge kick knocks Dad Trainer down. Elijah's going for the cover. Leon Alexander decimating John Styles. Elijah Baker, armbar in place on Leon. Double axe handle. Leon Alexander taps. John Styles broke it up, but I guess he didn't make contact. Elijah Baker winning the match by submission. Holy shit. Congratulations to the Lone Wolf, ladies and gentlemen, the chain breaker, Elijah Baker. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 8 incredible matches this evening. To start off the night, Dominic Jimenez took on The Truth and won. Both of them having their UCW debuts tonight. Congratulations to both of these men. After that, Reverend Supreme Knight retained the Fighting Spirit Championship in a 2 out of 3 falls, no-hold-barred match against Logerest. After that, Dark Joker debuted and decimated Clint. Clint put up a hell of a fight, but Dark Joker came in at the very end and won it. After that, Flight Risk defeated the Crimson Syndicate to move on to the next round of the second chance bracket in the Tag Team Hell tournament. Rose Daniels took on Whitney Rivera and won. A little bit of a preview of the Women's World Championship match that we're going to see at United We Fall. Rose Daniels, the challenger, beating the champion. And then after that, Fyrefly became the #1 contender for the Women's Heritage Championship, defeating Marie Kelly, Morgan Hunter, Virus, Gloria, Cassandra Clash, and Sai Kamizono. And then after that, King Hipsta defeated Pika Boy. He defeated Pika Boy, not himself, making it look easy, absolutely taking out his frustration. Pika Boy left in a pool of blood. And after that, Elijah Baker surprised everyone, defeating Leon Alexander, John Styles, and Dad Trainer in the main event of the evening. It's been a good-ass night. It's been fun. I don't know if I'll be back on stream. I don't know if I'll have time for anything. I'm probably going to have to go work on Christmas presents some more because I need to get that shit done. But it has been a good time. Let's find somebody new to raid. Somebody new that we've never raided before. If you're on YouTube, if you have a Twitch account, come support the raid. Come follow us on Twitch. It's a great time over here. Thank you, Cole. Thank you. No, see, I want to send y'all with somebody who does commentary at the very least. You know what I'm saying? Like, fun time as always. What a show. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it.
What a poison runner by Diana.
There we go. We found our target, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on Twitch, stay for the raid. If you're on YouTube, I'm glad that you stayed. Have a good night. Everybody enjoy themselves. Be safe. Make good choices. We are going to go raid Eternal Riot Wrestling. I've never seen anything from this guy, so if you don't like him, don't drop a follow. Obviously, that's always up to you. Let's go blow up his chat. Let's make his day. Y'all have a good time.
No.